Yes, this was me. Back in the day, I thought I was invincible and such a badass. And then you learn. Hello and welcome to my channel, or back to my channel. I am Mare, this is Nightmare Bliss, where I do unboxings, makeup, skincare, candles, pet stuff, whatever I feel like doing, a little bit of everything. Every Thursday I have been doing Friend Chooses My Makeup with our Women Who Collab group. That is Mary, Ann, Jen, Natalie, Chelsie, and me. Every Thursday we do collab videos where we get paired up with someone in the group. We send them 2 palettes. This is all done by photos, by the way. We're not mailing each other palettes. We send a photo of 2 palettes. They send the photo back with 5 shades that they chose. I got paired up with Natalie this week. I'm so excited because she chose 5 shades from my Menagerie Pastel Pup. I admit, trying to be springy and all that. We're doing spring goth. We're doing pastel goth. Make sure you check out everyone's videos. Have to say that up front. Check out everyone's videos below, their Instagrams. You can go on my Instagram. There's links to everyone's looks. Okay, let's get into this makeup look because it's going to be a thing. I am doing a pastel spring goth look. I know the pastel goths get a lot of crap. I have never been a pastel goth. I am a more bright color goth, and that is only within the last year or two. I was always, I never wore anything but black. Everything black, 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 black. My hair has never been anything but purple and black or red and black. And recently, in the last couple of years, I just started branching out, dipping my toe into some colors, and I am still kind of grasping the pastel goth thing. I really appreciate it, but my vibe is more the colorful goth, but I do appreciate the pastel goth thing. I never did. I will honestly say that when I was younger, I probably would have been one of those people who was like, you can't do pastel goth. And as I've gotten older and wiser, I'm a lot more understanding. I don't believe in gatekeeping any of this stuff. When you start judging what is something and what isn't, like what's emo, what isn't, what's goth, what isn't, you become as bad as the people who are judging you for looking the way you look. I used to say that all the time. There was a group of punk rock guys who were kind of like the crazy, crazy straight up punkers, mohawks and everything. And we used to go out to these clubs and they would pick on me for being goth. They would tease me. And one day I went up to him and I said, you're as bad as all the normies and the normal people who stare at us and call us names and say rude things to us. You are doing to me what they do to you and you don't like it. And from that day forward, I became friends with a group of punk guys who always had my back if anyone bullied me or said, sorry, I feel like I have something tickling my lip. Do I? Probably. I always do. They became kind of like my little protector group, and it was really cute. They'd be like, don't pick on the goth girl, because I opened their eyes to something, and I wish more people, especially all these young gatekeeping goths, I really wish they would realize that they want to walk around and gatekeep goth and say what it is or what it isn't. When you do that, you become as bad as everyone else. And so I think we need to rise above it. We need to support each other. Anyone in any ism, whatever you believe in, if you're, whatever you are, be a good one. And with that, let's get into this makeup look. And I'm going to try to be a good pastel goth. I've never done a true, real pastel goth. I don't even know how this is going to turn out, but we're going to try it. So the colors Natalie chose for me are Belly Slide, Cuddle, and Fishy. So it's this orangey orange, this purple, and the pink. And I love her because she chose Saddleback and Whisker, which are the matte black and the matte white, and these pastels in this corner. So that's how I thought, well, that says to me pastel goth. We got white, we got black, and 3 in a pink, a purpley, like kind of a periwinkle kind of shade. It's more like lilac periwinkle and this orange called Fishy. I am really excited to do this. So let's stop dawdling and let's just get right into it. Now, I am trying to think if I want to do something like what I did on Saturday and do a very, very dark base on my eyelid, which I think I am actually going to do. And if you missed it, you're going to see it now. I'm doing this a little differently though. Let me zoom in a little bit. Oh, wrong way. Okay, there we go. I'm just zooming in a little bit. I'm going to try to keep my face up. I swear the hardest thing about learning to do makeup on YouTube is like, oh my God, I already screwed it up. Well, I'm doing a big crazy like black all over my eye. And then with the pastel. I'm like the weirdo of our group, by the way. Everybody else does like really sweet makeup, really pretty makeup. So I'm kind of like, I am in every group in my life. I am the black sheep. But you know what I love about my collab groups? All of my collab groups, the unboxers on YouTube and the women who collab. What I love is they all love and appreciate me, even though I'm so different than them. But they appreciate like the art in my makeup and what I do, and I appreciate what they do. So it's really cool when you meet people. And that's the thing, just because you're different, they're not judging me going, oh, she can't be in our group. She does like weird goth stuff and she does weird makeup. Yeah, well, I also do a lot of really normal makeup. So, you know. You know what I think I'm going to do? This is going to be, no, I'm going to do this because we could chat. We'll do a chatty get ready with me on this one. I was going to do this eye off camera, but screw it. Let's just do it. And you're probably looking going, oh my God, you make that look so easy doing a solid black eye. Again, a lifetime of being a goth girl. I did this with my eyes every time I went out for decades. Lots. And now I'm kind of feeling like I want to bring it back because I really missed it. The thing is too, like stuff like this, a lot of people can't pull this off. I don't know why I can. I don't know if it's the hazel eyes, the pale skin. And I don't think it's just me thinking this. I think I actually look really cool with like crazy black all around my eyes. Yeah, you know, maybe it's just me. Maybe you think I look crazy, but I don't care. I don't mind if I do. I don't know what I'm going to do with the lip yet. I have put on the rest of my face though. Okay, so we have to bring this down and my little... Okay, so if you're wondering what I'm using, you are going to love this. And any of my gothy friends out there, let me recommend to you Chaotic Cosmetics. I use their liquid lipsticks as my eye bases, as my eye products. So what I have on my eye right now is actually the Chaotic Cosmetics black liquid lipstick that I'm using as a base. And I freaking love this stuff. Why I love it is, I didn't get to say this, I used it on Sunday. This is called Black Hearted black liquid lipstick. In fact, you know, I think I'm probably going to use this as a lip base as well, and I'm going to do something really cool with my lips today, I think. So you can use this. AJ, who does Chaotic Cosmetics, messaged me and he said, you know, you can use those on your eyes. And I'm like, oh! So here we go. There's my base right there. And this stuff, what I like about it, it dries really fast. It's easy to use. It goes so quick. I just absolutely adore it. I need my box of fun from Saturday. Gonna need these. Let's see, I'm going to grab my ColourPop. This is just a ColourPop liquid liner, and I'm just grabbing it because it's handy dandy. So usually what I do is I'll do this line like this, and then I use this, and I make the line really super duper clean. I'm not going to do a big wing, because I just want it to be this, you know, this black all the way around. But see, now it's like a nice clean line. So if you have any little bumps or anything that are less than perfect, because you really can't do a big raccoony weird eye like this, and have, you know, a bumpy line or a wavy line. I mean, get it right. Come on, people, get it right. Symmetrical, as I always say, the symmetry of it has to be correct. You don't want different shapes going on because you'll really see it with this black. And you want the line to be as crisp as you can get it. That said, I have a lot of eye primer on. I used my Beauty Crop Stuck On You, and I did do a lot of eye primer because I don't want this black staining my eye, which I don't know if it would or not, but when I washed my look off on Sunday, it came right off, and I had no stainage. I had no problems with it, so that was a very good thing, and I am sure that is in very much part due to all the primer I use. I always use a lot of eye primer. For one thing, you don't want this going anywhere, and for another thing, you don't want to stain your eye with any of the products. A lot of the things I use just have a lot of pigment. When you get into especially indie brand cosmetics, the one thing I've noticed is they are so much more pigmented than your usual products that you're probably used to getting at a drugstore or something. The pigment can be crazy. Especially when you get into like, well, ABH, Norvina, those things. Some of them say not eye safe, and what they mean by that is the FDA has to make them say that. But makeup artists and crazy people like me put it by their eyes anyway. What you don't want to do is get it in your eye. But everything I am using is eye safe, so I'm not worried about this. But it is especially important when you're using these really pigmented things to really make sure that you have a good primer on so you're not staining, especially with reds. Reds and pinks will stain the most. Let me show you, just get this really black at the corner. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, exactly what I was going for. That's done. And what's funny is I haven't even started with the eyeshadow yet. So we have to get into the eyeshadow, but I wanted to get this on first. This is my base. So what are we doing? Ooh, this is going to be kind of fun. I think it's going to be fun.
You can't be goth and use the word fun. Ugh, goths aren't fun. How dare you, ma'am? How dare you?
I'm going to go in with Whiskers because it's the black and, you know, and Fallout galore because it is a black and oh my god, the fallout. Okay, woo! I'm going to give this a little spritz. Just a little. I'm just worried I'm going to have black fallout all over my face. Menagerie is a really great brand, but very pigmented. And all I'm going to do with this is I'm just putting it over. Oh my god, that is beautiful. I'm putting Whisker over this black base so that it really mattes it out. See the difference? It's like this side is just richer. It just has this like richness to it. Oh. If you're a pastel goth, you would die over this palette. I don't even know if you can still get it. I know they retired a bunch of palettes, but if I had to choose, oh look, see, this is what happens when you work with black. Hi. Oh, and I just made a mess there. Look what I got. You better have some stuff to clean up your face if you're going to be doing this black like this. Remember, if you didn't see my video, I'll put a card up here. These are the E.L.F liquid filled makeup removing swabs, and I talked about E.L.F, sustainable brand. So there's liquid in here, right? So apparently what I'm supposed to do is, wait, what end do I crack off? Snap end at blue stripe to release into other end. Okay. I just snapped it off. Oh my god, it worked! Oh my god, this is really exciting. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I don't want to take all my makeup off, but I just want to dab this off right here. Whoa! Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do a little under my eye. Okay, I love these things. Okay, I love it. I got a little bit right here. I'm just gonna clean that up. All right. Wow. there it is. Clean that up. Okay, these are the greatest things ever. Alley-oop liquid-filled makeup removing swabs. I've had them on my table and I haven't really used them. I keep forgetting I have them and then I use a regular Q-tip and then it goes everywhere. All right, so the black is done. Now we are going to go... brushes, brushes. The big thing is the right brush for this. That is a concealer brush. New. Oh, my brushes are right here. I redid my whole desk. I actually redid my whole office. So, I've been using these BH brushes, which is so funny because I have all these like bougie brushes that I love. And this crazy BH cosmetics set, love it. Oh, also, see my hands? I have some black on my fingers. When you're doing this, just take a few extra seconds and make sure you check your hands. See, it's on my thumb, it's on all my fingers right now. But I'm done with the black, and I'm also going to clean the palette right here because I am holding on to the palette, and I think I keep grabbing it right there, and that's how I'm getting this on my hands. So I'm just going to clean this up. Now, you don't have to be this careful if you want to spend a bunch of time fixing your face up and cleaning up black fingerprints everywhere, but I do not. Oh, look, it's all on my pinky too. Oh, that's nice. That's... oh my God. You know what? We're just going to do this. I'm going to grab a wipe. And when you do black, I swear, especially any kind of powder, it just gets everywhere. It gets everywhere, and I really like the way... Look at my nails. How did it even get there? How did it get there? So Chaotic Cosmetics is an indie brand, LGBTQIA plus owned and operated by AJ. He is amazing. Love him. I am hoping to meet him this year, 2022. Hoping I can get out to Long Island. He has a store. He has a cosmetic store. And he is the face and the creator of Chaotic Cosmetics. Really good stuff. They make these in black, white, off-white. I forget the off-white one. It's like Full Moon or something like that. So you can do all kinds of crazy stuff like this. And it is fast becoming my absolute favorite. Okay, I'm taking the white Saddleback. And I'm going to do the white under my eye right here, because I want to brighten it up. And the thing with goth too is it's a little, at least my goth and what I grew up with, it's kind of messy. I just put this a little around the outside like this. Oh, that's so, wow. That is really actually kind of giving me a pretty highlight kind of thing. I thought this was matte. Okay, it looks matte, but it might be that it's brightening up my highlighter. I don't know. It's doing something cool that I like. Don't know what it's doing, but I like it. That was my lighter for my candle. Oh, my candle behind me is this one right here. It's Garden House by Goose Creek. Smells really good. It's like a really good clean smell. Okay, so that's all I did. I just brightened up around my eyes because we're going for this super black, really dark kind of thing. I'm going to do a black waterline and some crazy lashes. Let's start with our... What brush do I want? Maybe this one. We got to start going in with our colors. I'm going to use this LBE 6. This is a Lunar Beauty brush. I really like these. So I think what I'm going to do is I have to do Fishy, Belly Slide, and Cuddle. I'm going to start with Belly Slide and just get a lot on here. Lots of fallout. It's fine. It's a matte. It is very pressed. God, that's a beautiful shade. Ooh. Oh my God, I really like that. I'm going for the kind of messy, gothy thing at the corners, so There is Belly Slide. I think I may have to do a crazy eyebrow with this look. Not sure. And my hair is looking very normal because I haven't had time to color it, so I think I'm going to have to throw a wig on after this too. Pretty sure I'm going to need a wig. There is actually someone who I think is subbing my channel now who made a comment on an Adam McIntyre video, and if you are watching, you know who you are, and I thought of you when I came up with doing this. An elder goth doing a pastel goth look, I think, is a good thing to show my solidarity with you, because I actually posted on Adam McIntyre had a comment on his video, and it was from someone who's a pastel goth saying their friends make fun of them and laugh at them, and I'm like, you know, nobody should be made fun of and laughed at for how they look. I don't care who you are or what. I mean, especially when you're younger, and you don't realize until you get to be my age, like how much that messes you up. People don't realize how much damage they can do. And then you get to my age and you realize, now I look like this, and I don't care what anyone thinks. Because you know what? Once you get to this age, you realize nothing matters. It doesn't matter. These people aren't paying my bills. Y'all ain't paying my bills. You're not paying my bills. You're not feeding me. You're not taking care of my dogs. You're not buying me a car. So you can just kindly keep your opinion to yourself. And I'm going to do what makes me happy. You know, I mean, really in the end, it's like, what makes you happy? If something makes you happy, great. Do it. If it doesn't, don't do it. Within reason. I mean, you know, keeping things legal and all that. I mean, don't be like, hey, I want to become a mass murderer and eat people. Well, you can't do that. If that makes you happy, seek help, okay? And I do have a dark sense of humor, so I hope you're all prepared. It doesn't come out a lot on my channel, but I think it might start coming out a little bit more. But yeah, I do have kind of gallows humor and a dark sense of humor. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's like, if something makes you happy within reason, by all means do it. If it's something about the way you look, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anyone else, you do what makes you happy. And I don't like it when people want to go around gatekeeping and saying, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's just ridiculous, honestly. And like I said, you get to my age, you're like, none of these people's opinions matter. And it hasn't changed my life at all. Honestly, really hasn't. It's done nothing to help or hinder me. If anything, it kind of eggs me on to be even more extreme. And as Peter Mon is fond of saying, be too much, even more so, because it's like, screw it. You want to say things about me, I'm going to be even weirder just to piss you off. You want to be pastel goth? You be even more pastel goth. Okay, I think it's getting there. I think it really needs something, though. Needs something. I'll be right back. But that's all 5 of the colors. All 5 of the shades are there. Now we get to have some fun. I will be right back. Here we have it. Making sure no lipstick on my teeth. I freaking love this. I was going to go with the wig, but then I decided pastel goth, I should just leave my hair the way it is. And oh my god, I love the lip. I love the eye. I love everything about this. My husband just came in and said, ooh, spooky. He is an old school goth as well. He's not really an elder goth because he's more like a retired goth. Anyway, I love this look. Let me zoom in for you. Ooh, oh my god. So here we go. I went with the spooky yellow contacts, and I am crazy about these lashes. These are the Reza Beauty. Reza, I kept saying. I don't want to say it wrong, I'm not sure, but... And these are called Cherub. C-H-E-R-U-B, like the little fat angel. and it's Reza Beauty, and it's rezalashes.com, rezalashes.com. Love these. These are the ones when I did the unboxing I went crazy over, because I said they're like a salmon, but they actually have a little bit of greenish blue like my hair color in them. It's probably impossible to see on the camera, but here's my look. I did a really blown out pastel with this super black eye. The lip, I did the crazy brows, because are you even goth if you don't have crazy brows? No, you're not. I love this hat. I haven't worn it in a minute, so kind of wish I could go into town like this right now. Let's see how nerdy I look with my glasses. This is not really a glasses look, is it? Okay, there we go. Now I'm goth nerd. Anyway, I hope you like this. This is just something really different and fun. Yes, I realize not everyone is going to go out and be like, okay, hi, I'm going to go do a pastel goth look for spring. But I just wanted to show you, yeah, I can be spooky and more gothy and do a spring eye look. And you could do like a really artsy eye look too. I love the way the colors blended into each other. This palette, I'm going to start using this more. I have to start using this more. I really do. I'd like to do another like pastel goth look only with the blues and the greens, because I really want to try this shade called Snowball, and it's the only one in here that is not a matte. I'm going to swatch it on the back of my hand so you can see it. Ooh, look at that. It's the only non-matte in the palette, and she didn't choose that one for me, which is fine because I really love this look. Anyway, I hope you liked this Pastel Goth with my pastel pup. I will have a link below for every single person in our collab group. Please check them out. They are not a bunch of goths. They're not pastel goths. They're not any kind of goths. They're just people who love makeup just like I do, and they love me for who I am, even though I am not normally their target audience and vice versa. But that's the great thing about friends. We can look different, we can be into different things and accept each other the way they are. I hope you can find people who love you and accept you the way you are, because you're worth it. You don't need to be friends with people who can't accept you for the way you are. Trust me, I got rid of all those people about 40 years ago. No, maybe about 200 years ago, and I have an Iggy trying to get into my room. Miss Eliza. Prudence. I'm trying to finish up here. Do you mind? The dogs want their dinner. So I am going to get out of here, feed my doges, and I hope you enjoyed this. I know it was a lot different, but I haven't done enough fun looks lately. I want to do something different and show you that spring can be spooky. Bringing in my two favorite things, goth and spring, into one. Have a great week. I will see you soon.